Hey everyone, welcome to today's explainer. Look, if you're a creator trying to monetize short-form content, but you're just, completely overwhelmed by the constantly changing platform rules, you're in exactly the right place. Think of this explainer as your ultimate insider's playbook. We're cutting the fluff today. We're going to decode this whole complex world of platform payouts and get you on a really clear, structured path to actually earning. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here's our blueprint for today. First, the $100 billion platform. Then, the monetization reality check, followed by making clips that pay, the Viral shortcut, and finally, the ultimate creator strategy.
All right, section 1, the $100 billion platform and exactly why YouTube rules.
$100 billion. That's what YouTube has paid out to creators over just the last 4 years alone. I really want to emphasize the stakes right out of the gate here. YouTube is literally the only platform consistently paying creators in the billions year after year. The long-term earning potential here, it's just completely unmatched.
And, it's not just some app on your phone anymore. YouTube is now capturing 11.6% of all TV viewing time in America. To put that in perspective, that actually puts it ahead of massive traditional networks like Disney, Fox, and Netflix when it comes to total TV viewership share. YouTube is quite literally the new primetime television for humanity. I mean, we're spending about 2% of our total waking hours on this platform, which is honestly both amazing and kind of terrifying at the same time.
So why do creators prioritize it so heavily? Well, it comes down to a foundational difference in philosophy. YouTube operates on what's called a true revenue share model. This means they actually share a percentage of the real ad revenue generated by your video. We're talking 50% for long form and 45% for shorts. Now, contrast that with places like TikTok or Instagram. Historically, they've relied on creator funds or these fixed bonus programs. Think of those as just fixed budget pools. So when the pool runs dry, or suddenly a million more creators join, your slice of the pie just naturally shrinks. But YouTube's model? It actually scales right alongside the platform's overall success.
Let's look at the hard data to ground this reality for a second. For long-form content, YouTube CPMs can easily range from $2 to $25, and honestly, sometimes way higher. And why is that? Because high-value advertisers specifically want YouTube's premium inventory. They want that brand safety. Now, looking at YouTube Shorts, sure, the RPM is much lower, maybe around 2 to 10 cents. But remember, Shorts are pulling in over 200 billion daily views. That sheer volume totally makes up for the lower rate. This data is exactly why top-tier creators always prioritize building an evergreen asset on YouTube.
Moving on to Section 2, the monetization reality check. Basically, the rules to get paid.
Because here's the harsh truth. You can't just show up and instantly get paid on YouTube. To join the YouTube Partner Program, you need 1,000 subscribers. Plus, you need either 4,000 public watch hours on long-form content over the last 12 months or 10 million valid Shorts views in just the last 90 days. I know. It's a massive barrier to entry. But listen, YouTube enforces this intentionally. It's how they ensure a high-quality ecosystem, protect those crucial advertiser relationships, and ultimately reward the creators who are putting in the genuine effort.
So the really crucial point here is understanding exactly what will get you banned before you even get off the starting line. Enter the reused content policy. Guys, this is the absolute biggest trap new creators fall into. If you just download someone else's video, slap a light edit on it, or maybe use AI to churn out generic template slideshows, or even if you just sit there silently reacting to a video, YouTube is going to flag it as reused content. And that leads straight to demonetization, or worse, a permanent ban from the partner program. No way around it.
All right, Section 3, making clips that pay and how to add true value.
Look, if you want to comment on viral content, you absolutely have to add value. That is the golden rule here. You need to provide your own energetic voice commentary, or maybe give some backstory that completely transforms the original clip. Whatever you do, just please avoid stringing random clips together without a narrative, or just doing one of those silent reaction videos. You literally have to make the content educational or entertaining in its own right. You are the special sauce that actually makes the video monetizable.
So here's your daily action plan to make this happen. Spend your first 10 minutes or so scripting out a solid narrative hook. And hey, feel free to use ChatGPT to brainstorm ideas. But always add your own unique perspective. Next, just gather up your raw, transformative clips. Then, take maybe 5 minutes to record a really passionate voiceover right into your smartphone. Super easy. Finally, spend 15 minutes in a free editor. Something like CapCut works great, and just sync it all up with some dynamic captions.
You can seriously build a highly monetizable asset in just a few minutes a day.
But what if you actually need cash right now? What if hitting that 10 million views requirement just feels way too steep for today? Well, let's get into Section 4, the Viro shortcut.
Now get this. Imagine earning a $3 CPM starting from day one with absolutely zero followers. I know it sounds crazy, but this isn't a scam. This is a platform called Viro. Viro is a short video clipping platform launched by none other than Mr. Beast himself. Essentially, it connects clippers with major creators and just completely removes that huge audience barrier to entry we just talked about. Let's put them head-to-head for a second. YouTube obviously has no earning cap and massive long-term potential, but again, you need that 1,000 subscribers and it only pays out monthly. Viro, on the flip side, pays a fantastic $3 CPM starting from view number 1. Zero followers needed. Now, they do cap your earnings at $1,000 per post, but here is the absolute kicker. They pay out hourly. It's wild. Viro is basically the perfect instant cash flow starting point while you're grinding away, building up that long-term YouTube audience in the background.
And using it is beautifully simple. Basically, you just browse through campaign briefs from top creators right on the Viro app, download their raw footage, and get to editing your clip. Once you upload that finished clip to your own social channels, you just submit the URL back to Viro. They track your performance across platforms and pay you directly. It's really that straightforward.
All right, bringing it all together now in Section 5, the ultimate creator strategy, combine and conquer.
Let's map out exactly how this builds over time. Kind of a realistic multi-month roadmap. For month 1, you start with Viro. You've got 0 followers, sure, but you're building your editing chops and generating some quick cash flow right out of the gate. Then, in months 2 and 3, you're actively taking those high-quality clips and posting them as YouTube Shorts, making sure to add your own unique commentary. This slowly builds up your subscriber base. Then, month 4 and beyond, bam, you hit those YouTube Partner Program thresholds and suddenly, you've built yourself a truly diversified income. Just look at the actual financial potential once you hit that month 4 mark. You could easily be making $1,500 from viral campaigns, acting as this reliable, steady cash flow. At the same time, your newly monetized YouTube Shorts are maybe bringing in $500. And hey, maybe you've even started doing long-form content that brings in another $1,000. It's the best of both worlds. You're using Viro for immediate returns while letting YouTube build that long-term, evergreen wealth. That right there is how you build a real, sustainable creator business. Look, building all this definitely takes effort, but I want to remind you exactly why this effort is so worth it. As Mr. Beast himself said about YouTube's payouts, they pay, quote, more than all other social platforms combined. Building an evergreen asset on a platform that actually shares true ad revenue, that's the ultimate goal here. Everything else is just a stepping stone to help get you there. So what does this all mean for you? We've broken down the rules, the different platforms, and the exact strategy you need to succeed. That $100 billion pie is just sitting right there. Are you ready to finally claim your share? The only question I have left for you is, which platform are you going to post your first clip to today? Get out there, start editing, and we'll see you in the next explainer.